Hello, shalom. I have not made a video in a while, but I figured I have to make this video because the reason I haven't been putting videos on YouTube is because I've been working, and the thing I'm making the video about is something that I use every day in my work, which is photography and videography, but mostly wedding videography, what I'm kind of referring to specifically. So I wanted to talk about the Sigma MC11 adapter. Obviously you guys saw the title, and it's my favorite adapter by far, and I've had all of the adapters, including the Metabones, the Comlight, and I think there was Viltrox maybe, I'm not sure, but this one is by far the best, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it and sway you to getting it if you were thinking about it. And this is the video that I wanted to see when I was looking about buying it. So yeah, so like I said, it's my favorite adapter because I've tried them all, and the main reason is because autofocus works in video with Sigma lenses. And before I go too far into that, this adapter is only $150 on Amazon, and you can usually find it like bundled with like a memory card and like an air blower, and it's a great deal because the Metabones I believe goes for around $400 still, and then the ones that are a little bit cheaper like the Comlight and the Viltrox, they're like $100, but why wouldn't you spend the extra 50? Because this thing works great. So first, I just wanted to make it clear that I would be focusing on video. Just in general for photography, it works great. I use both the Sigma lenses that I have, which are the 14 to 24 and the 24 to 105, and a Canon 50 1.4, and the autofocus in photography is excellent. I use the single shot, which is like the little box in the middle, and I have it on medium setting. I just move that little box around with the joystick, and the autofocus works great with the adapter for Canon and Sigma lenses. But for the rest of the video, I'll be focusing on the video features. So the biggest thing about this adapter is by far is that video autofocus works with Sigma lenses because it's a Sigma adapter. So full autofocus, continuous autofocus. Like I said, I use the single spot. I don't know what it's called. I'll put a screenshot on the screen. I use that and it always focuses. It's never missed. I use it professionally. I use it on weddings. I use it with both my lenses in my travel and everything, and it's awesome. Sometimes I do switch to manual focus, but that's just a preference that I have. But autofocus works great, and I'm actually going to show you guys some clips of the autofocus in action. So all of these clips in this next sequence will have been filmed with autofocus.
Baby, why don't you get at me? No, I know that what you heard ain't right. Just stay right. Those other girls, they mad. Don't listen what they say. Just stop listening. Oh, forget who you're talking to lately. No, you was my first. You belong to me, baby. Yeah. I'm playing for keeps, and this time I ain't playing. No. I'm going all in, so girl, I'ma say it. I miss you, and girl, I just hate it. I know that you're feeling the same. People don't change, I'm guessing that's why you afraid. Just give me time to explain. Spark up a flame, get to know each other's names again. Go tell your friends what they've been saying is wrong. Don't pretend like you believe anything they've been saying. I wanna restart, but tell me where can I begin? Baby, why don't you get at me? No, I know that what you heard ain't right. Just stay right. Those other girls, they mad. Don't listen what they say. Just stop listening. Oh, yeah. Give me your heart, I won't break it. Give me your hand and I'll take it. Give me your heart, I won't break it. Give me your hand and I'll take it. She don't wanna talk no more. She just wanna vibe for sure. Pick up my clothes and I'm closing the door. You got what you wanted and leveled the score. Wish I would've known you'd be leaving next weekend. Then I caught you with another guy sneaking. Who knew you could be so deceiving? You were seeing every guy that was 6 foot and breathing.
So like I said, the reason the continuous autofocus works is because you get Sigma lenses. So like I said, the Sigma 14 to 24 24 and the Sigma 24-105. This is actually the 24-105 right here on my A7R3, but it works because the lens and the adapter are made by the same company, so it's optimized to work on the Sony cameras. So it's literally fantastic. Like, take my word for it. If you are on the fence about getting it, just order it through Amazon. They have a 30-day return policy. Get a Sigma lens, try it out, and it works fantastic. So I just want to like kind of give a warning, because I know a lot of people like will hate or give criticism. Obviously the autofocus is not as like snappy, like super sharp, as snappy or super sharp as the native Sony lenses. I have owned a few Sony lenses, but it's like so minuscule that I don't notice it, and I still prefer to switch into manual focus a lot of the time just for personal reasons. And I really love the mechanical focus. I think that's what it's called. Like, it's the opposite of focus by wire, which is what Sony lenses focus with, which is just super inconvenient, and I don't like it, which is actually why I adapt these lenses. Another reason I'm going with the Sigma lenses on the adapter is because these Sigma lenses are usually a lot cheaper than the Sony equivalents, and also these Sigma lenses are incredibly sharp, insanely sharp. One of the most popular videos on my channel is of the Sigma 20mm, which I've actually now gotten rid of, but one of the sharpest lenses that I've ever used, and Sigma lenses are pretty much renowned for their image quality and how like good it is. So I would definitely recommend these lenses. Pretty much the only con over the Sonys is they're going to be a bit heavier. The EF mount is so adaptable to any system. So if I decide to go with a Blackmagic camera or go with a new Canon that might come out, like the updated 1DX, I have EF lenses and I don't have to go into a system, like sell all my gear and then blah blah blah. Like, the autofocus works great on the Sony system, and then if I get a Canon or, like I said, a Blackmagic or a Panasonic, it'll all work. And that's really the benefit of kind of having the EF mount, is it's just so adaptable and you can throw it on any camera. And I'm really not loyal to any camera system. I have an A7 III and an A7R3 just because of how functional and how great they've been. But if something comes out that's better, like, I wouldn't hesitate to get it, honestly. But yeah, that's like all the reasons that I have for this adapter and why I love it and why I love these lenses. And I'm going to do another review on both the lenses that I talked about, so the 14-24 and the 24-105. So stay tuned for those, because I'm super stoked on those lenses. Like I said, the image quality is just like amazing. Honestly, loved my experience with Sigma so far. So 10 out of 10, recommend this adapter. Just get them with Sigma lenses. And then autofocus works with Canon lenses in photo, but it doesn't work for video, because obviously different manufacturers. But if you go Sigma, then it works great, and I recommend it a ton. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Not telling the truth, but truth is I'm dumb enough for around two. Baby, why don't you get at me? No, I know that what you heard ain't right. Yeah. Those other girls, they